and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today we're going to go through a pregnancy Pilates class. So we're just going to aim to engage our pelvic floor and our deep abdominal core muscles throughout this class. Remember, it's really important just to go whatever level suits you. If for any reason you're unsure if you should exercise or not, then please seek advice from your midwife or a health professional. Equally, if you're having any pain or discomfort during the exercises, again, stop and seek advice from a health professional. Okay, so we'll get started. So we're going to use our blocks today and the small pillow. So if you haven't got any blocks, just have a small pillow at home that we can use between our knees a little bit later on. We're also going to use a little soft ball. Again, you could just use a folded up towel or a little pillow that you've got there later as well. So just have what you've got at home. We'll put that there for a moment. Okay, so we'll get started. So we're going to bring our toes apart and our heels apart. So his feet at that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight, come to the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly, forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down through those toes. Good. Those knees are soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis. Very gently, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just slowly forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint, again, between those two movements. So that pelvis in a nice neutral position. Good. So it's quite hard sometimes, our bumps want to push us forward, so just try your best to keep that neutral position as you can. That core's gently engaged, those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to float our hands all the way up towards the ceiling. And we're going to reach through our sides. So we're going to reach one side up, look up to that hand, and then come back down. And then the opposite arm, reaching, look up to that hand if you can, and then come back down. Good. So reaching the arm up and down. So breathe out as you reach up if you can. Breathe in as you come back down. Breathe out, reaching up, lengthen through that side. Good. And back down. Opposite arm, reach up and down. Reaching up and back down. Good. So lengthening through each side. Well done. Reaching up and back down. Last couple here. And down. One more. Going back to that centre and then float those arms back down. Well done. Relax those shoulders. Good. Okay, so still keeping that neck nice and long. That core gently engaged. We're going to bring our elbows into our side and do our kind of arm opening dumb waiter movement. So breath in. As you breathe out, open those hands out, squeeze the shoulder blades gently back and fold back in. Good. So as you breathe out, opening out and then fold back. Good. And again, opening out and fold back. Good. And again, open out and fold back. Good. So squeeze those shoulder blades gently back as we open out and back again. Well done. Reaching, opening out through that chest, neck staying nice and long. Good. Okay, now this time we're going to open out, reach our hands away, and then fold back. So adding in that Cleopatra movement. So reaching away, and then folding back. Good. And again, open out, reach away, and fold back. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to add in some heel raises if you can, or stay here if that feels more comfortable. So we're going to reach up, and then come back down. So opening out as you lift up onto those toes and then fold back down. Good. Keep that core engaged as you lift up to help support you there and relax as you come down. Lift up, good, and down. Breathing out and in as you lower. Good. Breathing out as you lift up, in as you lower down. Lovely. Reaching away and folding back. Now on this next one, we're going to open out, hold it there, keep those toes, those heels lifted, and we're just repeating that arm movement. Keeping my core engaged if you can, keeping that pelvic floor on as we're maintaining those heels lifted. Good. Last couple here, opening out, reach away and back. Well done. And one last time. Open out, reach away, and fold back down, relax those arms. Well done at relaxing those arms there. Good. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of roll downs into like a half roll down, sort of mini cat stretch. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, roll those hands down onto the front of your thigh here, just halfway down, and we're going to tuck that head under, arch that back up, drop down, look forwards, and as you tuck back under again, we're going to roll back up nice and slowly into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly, just halfway down. Then we're going to arch that back up, drop that head down, look forwards, tuck under, and then slowly rolling back up. So I'll just come sideways so you can see me a little clearer. So we're going to breath in. As you breathe out, just halfway down again, just hands onto the front of your thigh. We're going to tuck that head under, so arching back up, drop down, look forwards, tuck under again, and then slowly rolling back up. Good. Now this time we're going to roll all the way down, so breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Keep those knees soft, just bend them slightly if you need to. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly restacking, and then peeling back up into standing. Very good. And again, breath in. As we breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling slowly down towards the floor. Breath at the end here. Then as you breathe out, gently restacking, back up into standing. Lovely. Now, if you come to the end of your mat, if you're not already there, we're going to go down together. So we're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, tuck down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Bend the knees if you need to. We're going to walk our hands forwards, and we're going to come down into this kind of downward dog position here. And we're just going to stretch through those calves now. So I'm going to drop one heel down, then the opposite heel. So just walking those feet, really aiming just to stretch through that calf as you sink that heel down each side. Good. So dropping down, stretching through side to side. Well done. A few more here, drop down. Well done. And one more each side. Come back to that centre, and then we're going to lower those knees down and come down into this 4-point kneeling position, and we're going to continue our class here. Okay, so we're down in this 4-point kneeling position. So from here, just make sure those hands are underneath those elbows and those knees are underneath those hips there. Elbows should be soft, so the inside of the elbows should be facing each other. If you're uncomfortable on your wrist, you can just come up onto your fists here if that feels better. So just pick what's comfortable. Okay, so just starting from here, we're just going to really gently go into a cat stretch movement. So I just want you to just arch that back up, tucking that head under, and then we're going to drop down and look forwards. So tucking that head under, arching up to that cat stretch, and dropping down, just sinking that spine into that cat stretch. Good. And again, tucking under, arching up, drop down, look forwards. And again, tucking under, arching up, and drop down, look forwards. Good. And again, arching up, and drop down, look forwards. Let's do one more here, tucking that head under, lifting up, and drop down, look forwards. Good. And then just coming back into that centre position here. Well done. Okay, so if you can, we can either stay in your 4-point kneeling if that's comfortable there, or we're going to come down onto your elbows. Okay, so we can come down onto our elbows here, which can sometimes feel a little bit more comfortable. So take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to slide one leg back and breathe in as we fold back. So as you breathe out, sliding the leg back and coming back in. Good, so breathing out, sliding back, breathe in to fold back. Good. Now if that's feeling comfortable here, then either stay here, or if you can, as we fold the leg back, we're going to reach the leg up and then bring it back in. We're going to reach the leg away and then fold back. So you've got two options, either keeping that leg in contact with the floor, or we can slide it back and lift back. So we're reaching that leg away to that opposite wall. So reaching back, fold back. Good. So just pick what's comfortable. Breathing out, so reaching back, breathe in to fold back. Good. Breathing out, reaching that leg away. Breathe in, fold back. Well done. And again, reaching away. A few more each side. So really getting those bottom muscles working here. Reaching away and folding back. Well done. And again, keeping that neck long. So just keep lengthening through the back of that neck. Well done. Last one each side. Good. Now this time we're going to just stretch the right leg away. If you can, we're going to bend that right leg. And we're just going to do a few little bottom pulses here. So let's just see if we can do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep those shoulders drop down. 3, 2, and 1. And lower back down. Well done. Then the left leg this time, reaching away. We're going to bend at the knee. And we're going to do 8 little pulses. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax back down. And we're going to drop down, just widen those knees if you need to for your bump, into that shell or child pose stretch here. So just relax down, relax those fingers forward. Breathing in as you breathe out, drop that bottom down onto your heels, just sinking down that little bit further if you can. So breath in. As you breathe out, just relaxing down into that stretch. That little bit further if you can. Breath in. As you breathe out, sinking down that little bit further. Well done. And relaxing down. Good. And walk those hands slowly back up and relaxing down from here. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to grab that softball that I mentioned earlier. If you're not haven't got one of those, you could use a little pillow or towel between your knees as well. That would be fine. Okay, so we're going to come into kneeling here. So we're just going to place that ball in between my knees, just because by having that there, it just helps engage that core, engage that anterior sling, so that pelvic floor muscles. So I'm just going to squeeze my ball just a little bit, okay? So keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed, that's neck long. We're just going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, raise those hands up and then lower back down. Good. So just really keeping that pelvic floor engaged as you lift up and breathe in as you lower back down. Good. So as we exhale, lift up through that pelvic floor and then relax back down. Good. So reaching up and relax down. Good. So I'm exhaling, engaging that pelvic floor. Inhale, relaxing back down. Good. Okay, so if you can keep it in that time, that's great. But if not, don't worry. Just having that ball, just squeezing it gently between your knees, just helping to engage that pelvic floor. Well done. Well done. And again. Let's do last 5 here. So we're going to go 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, now this time we're going to place the ball just between our heels. Okay, so it's just to engage that posterior sling, so those muscles at the back here. So we're going to come back up, just a little squeeze between those heels. And I'm going to bring my arms out to the side, so reaching out to the side and then back down. Again, exhaling as you reach up, inhale as you lower back down. Exhale, engage that pelvic floor, relax as you come back down. Good. Exhale, inhale, relax down. Inhale, relax down. Good. Inhale, relax down. Very good. Lifting up and relax down. Now we're going to do 5 more here. So 5, 4. So really lifting that pelvic floor as you raise the arms. 3. Good. 2. And one last time. 1. And relax those arms down. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders, and we're going to drop back down from here. Well done. So let's just drop down back into a child pose stretch. So just going to relax down, just stretch out a little bit more here. Just relaxing down. Well done. Sinking down that little bit further into that stretch if you can. Well done. And relaxing down from here. Breath in. As you breathe out, just relaxing down that little bit further into that stretch. Well done. Just going to walk our hands slowly back up again. Very good. And relax those shoulders from here. So we're going to come round into our front. We'll sit down together. Just cross your legs if you can, if that's comfortable. Relaxing those shoulders. And we're just going to do a little mermaid stretch here. So breathing in. As you breathe out, drop that hand down. Reach one arm up and over. Breath in. And as you breathe out, back up and over. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, reaching over. Breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. Good. And again, each side. So dropping the arm down, reach over. Breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, reaching over. And then back to that centre. Well done. And relaxing the shoulders. Then we're just going to bring our arms and we're going to reach them up in that Y shape. And lower back down. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, reach those arms up and out. And then back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, reach those arms up. And relax back down. Lovely. One last time. Breath in. As you breathe out, reach those arms up. And then lower back down from there. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders. Fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed our pregnancy Pilates class today, and I wish you well for the rest of your pregnancy.